Hey there, welcome back guys. This video is special thanks to Bulat from AE Juice for sending us the AE Juice Pack. Let's say you want to film your movie, you need B-roll footage, you want to add special effects like I feel the burn in my fingertips, and I can just do that, right? And then all of a sudden, maybe I need to have my friends here and need some extra help, and I just add one right over there. Well, without any further ado, we got you covered in this video. Or maybe you want to shake things up in your space movie. Oh my god, what in the world is happening? Oh, I just gotta get back in my chair on screen now. We're gonna try and fix everything and make it all just right for you so that when you make that space movie, you make it back home safely. With the AE Juice Pack, you can do much more than just smokes and mirrors. So without any further ado, let's get started. We'll take you through the tour from start to finish so that you too can have similar experience like this, if not better. Come! Just going to push everything over here so you can follow along with the project. It's red because the media is offline and it's inside the camera, so we're just having an experience that will just work out perfect because we can see what it's like when we bring newer elements in. And the project that's red you already saw in the beginning and will continue into the end. So we just brought this in, as you can see. You need to have footage in there, make sure you simulate what's going to be happening, and then your elements will be placed accordingly, okay? Knowing that, moving forward, let's say we want to add something right about there. You could splice the video, okay? And then right about here, from where we take it away, maybe right about there, right? And then what we'll do is we'll just zoom in a little bit. And we're going to open up the AE Juice Pack, which is right here. Lots of elements in there, from special effects, sounds, so you're only limited by your imagination. Whiteboard experience, which you saw previously or may see later on. We can just basically click it, right? And then when you click it, it should download. See, and what's great about the download experience, it doesn't take up a lot of space. You don't need, well, you ideally might need a scratch disk, especially when working with bigger videos or like indie movies or B-roll footage, whatever it is, but a scratch disk is ideal. But as you can see here, it's just going to go into that library. So it's not going into your Final Cuts library. It's going into the project itself, which is saved on my desktop, special effects, and see, and there's my library, and I choose it and it goes in there. And then what we do is we move this element over to the other side and we can see what we just brought in, which is the clock. And then what you do is you have to finagle this so that it moves over a little bit. Then we can, then we can just close this element right here, right? And now we can take our clock and just drag it. And then after it's dragged in, probably want to hit the arrow button so we have full control of the element. And then we can drag it over your video, right? And then we can, you know, you'll have like a little storyboard type thing where time's running out, and then we can scale it, okay? And if you want to scale it to the effect where it's like here in front of you, that part is in Final Cut, and it's in the distort feature, which is right here. So you distort it however you want it at that particular angle so that it works out so it looks like it's floating and not just flat. And then when you press play, you have it's sort of like that, except you probably want to flip it, which is ideal with the touch of your finger. But also there are other elements in here, as you can see. If we go into the AE Juice Pack, where if we just bring this up a little bit, we'll just make it a little bit bigger. And as you can see, we also have background camera, which you probably will see or have seen in the beginning. But also aside from that, you have film noise, and you can preview it before you actually select it. Dust Pack, and then we have Sci-Fi HUD, and then we have Urban Style, which is really neat. Aside from the urban style, most of all, to bring the elements to life would be the sounds, which are further down here. Or if you can't find them, you just type it in like this. Type in sound, and voila. And we have motion sound effects, and you have the Pro package, and as you can see, and you can just combine them, and they're all categorized. You have errors, really neat. And then they download, and again, similar to the same experience, to the effects, you just drag and drop them to where they need to be and go in the video, so that you can actually bring your project to life. And that's where everything goes into the keyframe. So, you know, if you have different sounds in your library, you can add them. But as you can see here, we have some here. We can just copy one that's in the keyframe already, and then do that, drop it in, so that when the sound effect, when the effect happens, it just like that. So do get sort of like ones. Okay. It's the G. A little something, but you know, you have to figure out what goes well with the element of surprise that's happening in the video. That's sort of like a humming sound. So, you know, ideally you would probably want something more vivid, but you decide which sounds you want, because the sound library is endless. And then knowing that moving forward, what's also great is that when you download these packages, we'll just put this right over here so that you guys can see. See, I have 135 gigabytes available, right? But if we go into the AE Juice Pack, it's great that it downloads it into the specific library. But let's say we want a particular VHS element slash effect, right? So it'll download. Watch right here, 135 gigabytes, right? And remember, we can roll over it to preview it. We don't have to download it. See, we can just say, oh, I like that, and then download it. You know, see, we have right here. And then if we click download, here we have 134. And each one you download will take up more space, but let's say, see, now I'm at 134.83. If you want to remove it, you can easily remove it by right-clicking and bring that space back. So here we go, special effects, choose it because that's where it's going. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't want that. So then what we would do is, if you can't find it because it's a big library, just go back home, and then right here, type in VHS, and then there it is right there. And then right-click it like that, and then click delete files. And then now it's deleted. See, and I got my space back on my computer. And if there's a particular element that you like and you drag it into your timeline, let's say we take it like that, right? And then we're going to drag it there into the timeline, and you don't see it. It's supposed to be transparent. So what you would do is you would put it in like that, make sure it's selected, and then choose your project inside your timeline. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll up a little bit so we can get back into the project. Of course, it's red because the media is offline, but that's okay. We know the name of the project, which is special effects. So we just scroll down right there. See that? And now we're inside the project, but you see it's laying over it, but like, hey, what happened? That's okay. See where it says blend mode, where it says normal? You can select lighten. And then when we lighten it, see, there it is. It's hard to see, but, and then we click here, transform, and then we can move it around. And then this is the effect that you saw in the beginning. And to get that effect, so it's like, looks like it's on screen, you click distort, and then you bend it a little bit, you know, to the positioning that you want, forwards, backwards, left, right. And as you can see, that's how you do it. But by default, sometimes when you have the element like that, it won't be on lighten, it'll be on normal. And it'll be like, wait, it's supposed to be transparent, and that's how you fix that. Kind of neat, huh? All those special effects at the touch of your fingertips without breaking the bank. And no need for that Hollywood budget, because we've got you covered. Rain or shine, for those particular elements you might be looking for in your next video without that Hollywood budget. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? Hope that this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.